The battle in the ballroom is boiling over. In one corner, we have a hot-headed Olympics soccer star. In the other, we have a hot-headed dancing pro. Olympic soccer star Hope Solo is standing by her claims that her former Dancing with the Stars partner Maksim Chmerkovskiy slapped her while the pair rehearsed for the show. These explosive claims came out in Solo's controversial new memoir. Now, Max vehemently denies Hope's accusations, but Hope is sticking by her story. So the question is, will this battle spill over from the ballroom into the courtroom? With me in New York tonight, comedian Margaret Cho. She's a former Dancing with the Stars contestant. Margaret stars on Lifetime's Drop Dead Diva, and I was thrilled to see that her guest role on 30 Rock scored her an Emmy nomination. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Joining me from Atlanta tonight, attorney Darren Kavanaughy, who is guest hosting all this week on True TV's In Session. Now, Margaret, I want to start with you because you were on Dancing with the Stars a couple of years ago. It wasn't at the same time as Hope, but you know the inner workings of the show. You got to know Max quite a bit. It's a pretty tight-knit group there. What do you make of Hope's claims about what she says Max did to her?
Well, I don't know Max well, but I do know his former partner, Brandy, very well, Brandy Norwood, and she loves him. And all of his partners have come back and sat in the stands and cheered him on. I think that, you know, they wouldn't be there if something like this were really true. But the truth is it benefits both of them. You know, it gets people to want to read Hope Solo's book, and it also gets people to want to watch Dancing with the Stars more, I think.
Yeah, but you don't want people saying that you did something like that if you didn't do something. You don't want them saying it in any event. But,
no, but I don't know. It seems it's pretty big accusation.
Pretty tawdry, and we're hearing Max is pretty upset, but from what we know, Hope did not report this alleged incident to ABC last year when she was actually on the show. Instead, she chose to write about it in this new book. So, Darren, that begs the question, could Max actually turn around and sue Hope for defaming him?
Well, first of all, in fairness to Max, he was previously paired with Layla Ali. She can throw a punch, she can take a punch. You know, maybe Max is just used to that kind of give and take. No, it would certainly be ill-advised to file a defamation lawsuit. First of all, truth is always a defense. And secondly, when you go after somebody in a defamation lawsuit, you, as the plaintiff, become the subject. The number one defense is this person didn't have a reputation worth protecting, and Max would essentially put himself on trial. So I think everybody does benefit in the court of public opinion, but you don't want to see this one in a court of law.
Right, yeah, and we don't want to make light of the idea of anybody hitting anybody, let alone a man hitting a woman. I mean, just an awful accusation. And up until the time that Hope's new book came out, it seemed that Max and Hope had this good relationship, which is, I think, why this was so surprising. But we know Dancing with the Stars, look, it's a very intense show. We've seen a lot of people lose their cool in the rehearsal footage that we see. Still, Hope herself said that she and Max got along really well. I want you to watch what she said on Anderson about that and her relationship with Max after her season wrapped. Roll that.
You know, we'd be rehearsing for 7 hours a day. And Max and I became great friends. We'd have so much fun together. We had a very endearing relationship. And the 45 minutes in that whole 7 hours that were the most, I don't know, frustrating and the toughest, where I'm cursing and kicking walls, is what America got to see. But there was, you know, another 6.5 hours of footage where Max and I are giving high fives and hugging and laughing.
Yeah, and then, Margaret, her book paints an entirely different picture with this allegation. What do you make of her change in tune?
I don't know. Maybe it is something that she kind of, like, maybe didn't realize, like, you know, what was going on, what was happening. The show, Dancing with Stars, is such an intense experience, and you build such a close relationship with your partner. So, and it could be really good or really bad. And you know, maybe it's something that she remembered later. Maybe it's something that she thought would sell her book better. Maybe she didn't know if it happened, or maybe she, I don't know.
It's very strange.
Who knows?
Darren, the reports indicate that Hope's contract with Dancing with the Stars may have included a confidentiality agreement. Can you actually verify that?
No, I mean, I don't know if mine did. I don't believe mine did, because I said a lot of stuff about it.
Okay, but, well, Darren, let me ask you, could the allegations in her book be considered a breach of contract in any way, particularly if there was a confidentiality agreement, and perhaps we could see the network taking Hope to court?
Yeah, perhaps. Again, I don't know that they benefit from that. Also, the kind of inconsistencies that we just saw, the failure to report, the fact that this came out in the memoir and wasn't reported to authorities or reported to staff at the time, all of that really strains the battle of credibility there.
Yeah.
And boy, I think it's best that for Hope that she just gets whatever benefit she gets from the extra press and then moves on.